Alright, Druski allegations. They just found out this dude, Druski, he was at the Diddy party. I hope he ain't at the Diddy party. Druski is so funny, bro. He had to be messing with Diddy of all people. Out of all people, Diddy? Diddy? Come on, gang. Come on. Don't please tell me he wasn't touching your butt. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go.
So Druski has been an up-and-coming star for around the last 4 years. He was ushered into the internet game around the same time as his good friend Jack Harlow. And it was like as Jack was rising up the ranks of music, Druski was rising up the ranks of comedy. During that time, he has become the most infamous skit comedian online, and this has obviously afforded him many opportunities, including his own show, countless sponsorships and commercials, features in movies, stake in Happy Dad alcoholic beverages, a feature on 2K, a comedy tour, and frequent collaborations with the biggest streamers and comedians in the world. Basically, this man became a cash cow, as Druski has an insane ability to take everyday situations and types of people and turn them into a viral skit or—
That's what I'm saying, bro. Why was everybody at the Diddy party? Like, I don't understand. What was this nigga giving y'all? What was so big about, like, bro, I'm being for real. Like, I don't understand. Like, the partying part, I just don't care about parties, bro, that much. I don't. I'd be ready to go home. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I want to know something.
Meme. And his comedy just has this way of reflecting and predicting in real life situations. But now Druski has found himself wrapped up in the Diddy situation,
this look bad,
as he and
bro.
his friend and popular wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., have been listed in some of these Diddy accusations. But the claims they are throwing around here are honestly so
crazy.
outlandish that it almost makes this hard to believe.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday was when this bombshell would hit the timeline. In the matter of Ashley Parham versus Sean Diddy Combs, an amended complaint names 2 more plaintiffs.
But let's see this, bro. I'm telling you, a lot of these people just be lying. I'm just being honest, bro. They be lying. Because a lot of people, like, bro, Michael Jackson get new cases every week. Bro, I swear, he got 3 new cases. What are you talking about? He's been gone for years. Like, I can't take some of this stuff. I gotta, like, bro, I gotta see it. Like, I don't want it to be like, definitely Druski. Why now? This nigga got this big show going on, and now you telling me this dude was fondling with Diddy and some girls, bro? Come on, bro. Let's not do this, bro.
And several additional defendants, including Odell Beckham Jr., Druski, and a myriad of other people. So previously, it was just Ashley Parham versus Sean Diddy Combs, and then a couple John Does that were not listed, and now those John Does, the main ones, have been listed as Druski and Odell Beckham Jr.
Bro.
In total, Druski's name is actually listed 45 different times in this lawsuit, but these are the key details that really make everyone think that this is pretty far-fetched. Defendant Diddy then instructed another defendant Doe to also violate plaintiff defendant Doe, who has been determined to be defendant Druski, is what they're alleging. They say instead of immediately violating the plaintiff, defendant Druski doused plaintiff with more oil and lubricant and then jumped on top of the plaintiff's naked and oiled body, treating it like a slip and slide, and knocking the wind out of the plaintiff due to his enormous size.
I'm not gonna lie, Druski. There's no way this is you, gang. Please don't tell me this is you. There's no way you went to the Diddy party and was listening to Diddy. Diddy said, Druski, can you do something for me? And this is his favor? Oiling her up and jumping on her like a slip and slide? Please, Druski. Please don't tell me this is real. This definitely can't be real. It's no way Druski would do this. Risking this for Diddy? Doing all this for Diddy? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. It's no way. It's no way. Druski would never.
So they're saying Druski was in there slipping and sliding all around. Defendant Druski then caught himself from sliding over the plaintiff's oiled body, and off the bed, he then began violating the plaintiff through her reproductive parts.
God.
While defendant Druski was violating the plaintiff, defendant Diddy sat in a chair near the bed and began pleasuring himself while recording plaintiff's violation by defendant Druski.
Okay, then where's the... Oh my God. Bro, it's no way. Druski, that means... Dude, I don't even want to put this on him, but it's like, bro, that would mean, like, bro, you like men. You want other niggas to see you busting it down? And I think the girl, obviously, it said that the girl, you know, she was, this was not consensual. Bro, this is no way it's Druski,
Another
bro.
party's phone fell on the bed near the plaintiff. The plaintiff then attempted to grab the phone, but it slipped out of her hands and onto the floor due to the oil/lubricant that had been doused all over her person by defendants Diddy and Druski. Obviously, at this point, the baby oil is like infamous in this Diddy case. For those of you who don't remember, they claim that they discovered over 1,000 bottles of laced baby oil in Diddy's house.
Laced?
And they
I
seized
forgot
cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
Defendant Diddy began laughing at plaintiff's attempt to grab the phone. Throughout this violent gang violation, defendant Diddy made constant belittling remarks to plaintiff, including that he owned her now. When defendant Druski was finished violating the plaintiff, defendant KK entered the room to examine the condition of the plaintiff, who was barely able to move or control her bodily functions.
Whoa.
And they say this is when they attached her to an IV and pretty much brought her back to life, made sure she wasn't gonna die. And that was apparently when Diddy, Shane, who is apparently the man who introduced Diddy to this person, KK, Odell, and Druski then exited the residence to the backyard where they smoked marijuana and cigarettes. And so obviously then exited the...
KK, Chris and Con, Diddy's former chief of staff. So, that was the girl
residence to the backyard where they smoked marijuana and cigarettes. And so obviously this all had the internet going absolutely wild. Of course, people immediately started resurfacing old clips of Diddy hanging out with Druski.
This is a bad clip. Oh my god. But let's be for a lot of people were with Diddy, bro. Who is famous, bro? Let's be for a lot of people were with Diddy. Only person I really knew for a fact was definitely not with Diddy was that nigga 50 Cent. Everybody else, I seen so many people taking pictures. Don't act up now. Don't try to jump on Druski. Don't jump on his snocker now. I seen a lot of people on him. A lot of celebs. So let's not do this one. Let's not do that. But this dude look bad. Making this skit with him, bro.
They were basically saying that this clip hits different now, as it was also rumored that Diddy had been lacing drinks at his infamous parties.
Lacing drinks. Look at.
I wouldn't.
Oh no. Bro, somebody looking at me like that. Oh, hell no.
Shot.
Druski was also asked at one point what it was like to attend these Diddy parties.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance. Hey, what the fuck you smoking for?
You saying that?
I've been in attendance.
We just asking regular
That's all I
questions.
said. That's all I said. I said I've been in attendance. I have been in attendance.
We never been. We just asking.
We just asking.
Yeah. As soon as you asked, he said,
You had fun?
I ain't seen that.
"Yeah, you did."
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean, it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties.
I know I said it.
What party you talking about?
Y'all smiling
What
too much.
parties you talking about?
I have been in attendance at a puff party. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I've been there.
I felt bad for a lot of people. Bro, even though you could have been a person who been there, took one picture, it's over. Everybody just gonna think that you was one of those parties, bro. And this is a bad thing for him. Because Druski, bro, you having like one of the biggest thing, and now they're gonna say, oh, Diddy and Druski, they're gonna just carry that on. And that's gonna mess up his image. That's gonna mess it up some. Cause like, even though it sooner or later it's not gonna be true. I don't believe he did this. I hope he definitely didn't do this, but I hope it don't ruin his image and stuff, because that's going to look bad on there, like, oh yeah, he was associated with Diddy and this and that. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. The party I went to, it was girls turn up, you know what I'm saying, the regular, you know what I mean, other celebrities and shit, yeah.
That's what you do.
Now, obviously, Druski does like to troll. Yes, his body language became a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah,
because
who
keep
would?
in mind that thousands of different people have been to these Diddy parties, allegedly. And obviously, when they're all asked about it, they all say, well, you know, I went to the Diddy party, but I didn't go to, like, the Diddy party, like the behind the doors party that was going on.
Bro,
so then
look at how many people were there. It was a whole bunch of people there. A lot of celebs were at the party. Let's not do just Druski like this.
What was Diddy's relationship with Druski? And as you guys can see here, back in 2021, Druski did have this show called Sneaking In with Druski. And upon further inspection, you can see that this was airing on Revolt, which was a media network that was primarily owned and founded by Sean Diddy Combs. And although he no longer owns any shares in the company, Back in 2021, he was still running that shit, and he presumably gave that opportunity to his boy Druski. I also thought that this little tidbit was interesting because Odell Beckham Jr. and Druski have been friends for quite a few years now. Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. struck up a friendship with Druski upon finding his videos and invited the comedian to stay at his home during the COVID-19 pandemic. And obviously, the pandemic was back in early 2020, and that's where these dates really start not matching up because the defendant is saying that this happened on March 23rd, 2018.
Yes! Thank you. I hope this is, like, bro, that don't even... Yeah, because I remember Druski and Odell met each other during quarantine. I remember that. Ain't no 2018. And Druski was even that famous to be even going to a Diddy party in 2018. He wasn't. Now people going to say, oh, he an industry plant. That's why they knew about him before. Look at this shit. I already see this shit pre-fire like a motherfucker.
Way before Druski was even remotely famous or known online.
Yeah, he was
where
even
the defendant
known,
says
bro.
that this guy Shane invited the plaintiff over to his home to assist him with his cancer medications because he stated he was weak and unable to open his medications. She says upon her arrival that this guy Shane wanted to give her a ride in his new car, and she says this is when this guy Shane pretty much set her up for the violation that allegedly involved Diddy, Druski, and OBJ. Now, much like with Jay-Z with his recent Diddy accusations, Druski would respond swiftly to this filing,
Quick.
where he says the allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke and living with my mom without any connection.
That is a fact. That's how I remember him. Instagram lives and seeing all that stuff, bro. That's how I really knew about Druski. He was doing Instagram lives, doing skits. That's where I really start seeing him. So I was like, bro, it's no way this dude is really with Diddy of all people. Why would you go? Oh my god. Yeah, y'all niggas going on.
To the entertainment industry
Damn.
at the time of this allegation, so the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives.
Yeah, that's bad,
So
bro.
he kind of has the same stance that Jay-Z had back a couple months ago, saying this whole thing is a bunch of bullshit and the timeline isn't even really adding up. And of course, when something like this comes out, you're going to have a lot of people running with the story. Like this tweet that went viral where this girl says, I can't believe hashtag Odell Beckham Jr. and hashtag Druski are in this new Diddy lawsuit taking turns violating this girl.
What?
You had other popular hip-hop and media pages saying Druski did what? The same sentiment is shared here. Ironically, including this.
You already know what they're trying to do. They're just trying to get those, the impressions. They're trying to get the views, bro. That's all they're trying to do. A lot of people, if you really just believe it, bro, if you're actually grow up and like actually think as a logical adult, you would think like, hold on, let's not jump to conclusions. We got to see like the proof, see the whole thing. It's no way, like read the actual thing. Cause I seen 2018. I was like, bro, it's no way. Cause I seen this last night. I was like, bro, 2018, bro, it's no way Diddy was with Druski and Odell in 2018. Probably Odell, but Druski? Yeah, he wasn't even famous like that. Y'all making it seem like this dude been famous a long, long time. It's been now like what? 5 years around that time? But come on, bro. Y'all just trying to tear this dude down.
Meme. Then you had people using Druski's own skits against him, like this guy who says there's no way that this Druski shit is real.
Nah,
basically
bro.
saying that that was Druski's reaction to this information. Another user says Druski after someone didn't give him consent.
Oh my god.
This guy specifically seems to really be leading the charge when it comes to these
Hold
Druski
on.
jokes about this very...
OVO Breezy? Bro, you're OVO. Druski is a OVO type of guy, bro. What is going on? How you OVO and you hated on Druski? Druski is one of OVO's top soldiers. He messed with Drake. You mess with Drake, you mess... man, I gotta mess with you, gang. I got to. Definitely Druski. Druski is just because it's Druski. The nigga's hilarious. But come on, bro. Man, this dude is fake OVO.
Serious situation. He says
Breezy
Druski's
is not
lawyer
OVO.
right now.
We got good and bad news. Good news, we got your payment, buddy. Bad news, they gave you life.
Sayonara. Nah,
So
y'all
yeah,
ain't
it's just
doing it.
crazy to see this guy's own skits and various statements being used against him at this point, even if it is a joke. These are the type of things that people try to get off online, and they do end
Yeah.
up going viral. And it's really
That's
all
all they're
just for
trying
a
to do
couple
it.
little Twitter shekels and a little bit of clout. Like, it's not worth making this type of weird, shitty joke, whether you believe he's guilty for some reason or not. Because honestly, I think it's a whole bunch of nonsense. And it leads to other people making more serious statements like this. Okay, so now that Druski was named in the Diddy lawsuit for a gang violation, this creepy skit he made in 2022 about guys getting girls drunk to have sex with them is aging so horribly.
What?
And it's like, does the person that posted this not understand that the entire point of this skit
It's to
was
say
pretty
he
much
weird.
dog out guys that act like this? Like,
See,
the whole point of the skit is to say the guys who act like this are pieces of shit.
And I remember this skit. Now you're just trying to, like, bro, that's why I said, like, y'all pick points and be like, hold on, this looks a little weird. Y'all just reaching. Stop reaching. You're trying to reach for that little view. You want the views and stuff. Okay, we get it. We know you do. But stop it. Stop it, bro. You're trying to reach and say, oh, no, this one's looking a little weird, kind of. Like, I seen him. He was doing this a while ago. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You're just trying to make this dude look weird, bro. Stop it. He did not do it, bro. He did not do it. They out of nowhere, he said 2018. The dude wasn't famous in 2018. Stop it, bro.
Now here's a clip from 4 months ago of this news network and of the lawyer representing this woman, Ashley Parham, in this case, and now these other two Jane Does, speaking on behalf of her client and the entire situation.
Well, her attorney says she was in her 30s at the time of this alleged violent attack. It happened just about half a mile away from the Orinda police station here in a quiet neighborhood about 6 years ago.
So yeah, 6 years ago, long before Druski was known at all.
Ashley Parham says in 2018, Diddy and his entourage violently gangbang style her in Orinda. Her attorney, Ariel Mitchell, says it all started when she met a man named Shane Pierce in a bar in Contra Costa County, who began a FaceTime call with Diddy.
She actually made a quip about Mr. Combs having something to do, that she didn't like him because he had something to do with Tupac's murder.
The lawsuit says Parham believed Pierce invited her over to set her up to be by Diddy. The Contra Costa County Sheriff's Office told us in a statement, a report was taken on March 23rd, 2018. We take these cases seriously, and detectives thoroughly investigated the accusations. It was later determined the claims were unfounded.
And that does make things a little bit more interesting for me, because obviously a legitimate report was made at that time, but even back then the police say, well, we found no wrongdoing. As a matter of fact, they're saying we don't believe this ever even happened.
She also reported the incident to Walnut Creek Police and Orinda Police without naming Diddy, as she felt she would not be believed. The woman who lives there confirms Pierce lived there, but that he was too sick with cancer and ALS to have done this. She also says Pierce did not know Diddy.
So they're saying this guy has not only cancer, but also ALS. Now, if I really want to get into my conspiracy bag, I want to note here that I think that this all could just be a mastermind smokescreen being set by Diddy and his legal team. It's like Pokemon, okay? The accuracy
to try to
goes
get
down
somebody
once
else.
you set the smokescreen. Because recently, the case against Jay-Z has been dropped without prejudice.
I ain't gonna lie,
means
Diddy,
that they cannot, like, try to bring it back.
Jay-Z, no, that nigga ugly as shit. I just had to say that just because. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Beyonce, she is so bad. And she, out of all people, she had to choose this big lip Jay-Z nigga. The nigga can rap, but that nigga ugly. I ain't gonna lie. I just had to say that. I don't know why. I just said it out of nowhere. That's me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Back up in court, they
me.
cannot try Jay-Z again for the same thing. Obviously, there was a lot of holes in the timeline of that story.
Just like the
accuser's
other one.
own father said that he doesn't remember any of that taking place. And overall, the timeline and the series of events, especially when she came out on that news segment, just really were not adding up. And when the decision by the judge was made public and that entire thing was dismissed, Sean Combs' legal team would put out this statement. Today's complete dismissal by the 1-800 attorney is yet another confirmation that these lawsuits are built on falsehoods, not facts. For months, we have seen case after case filed by individuals hiding behind anonymity, pushed forward by an attorney more focused on media headlines than legal merit. Just like this claim, the others will fall apart because there is no truth to them.
I don't know about
Sean
that
Combs
one.
has never essayed or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. No number of lawsuits.
Let's be for real. Diddy definitely, he literally, you said sexual assaulted. Bro, you literally beat the girl up in the hotel. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, you're still getting, but I ain't gonna lie, didn't they drop that case? But it's like, bro, did they? I don't even, I think they probably did.
sensationalized
she
allegations
got the money.
or media theatrics will change that reality. We will continue to fight these baseless claims and hold those responsible for these false claims. This is just the first of many that will not hold up in the court of law.
Okay.
And that's why I have the feeling that this entire thing is a bit of a smokescreen.
Yeah.
Because if you have enough of these outrageous allegations coming out,
it
allows you to kind of start poking holes and giving a little bit of reasonable doubt to accusations that could actually be legit. And it's like the more outlandish...
Bro, I'm just saying, if Diddy get out, oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, it's nobody's gonna be by this dude. It's no way you actually choose to, with your own free will, to be by this nigga Diddy. Only person I see being by him is Kanye West, because this dude is crazy, and he's bipolar. That's the only person. Ain't no way.
Like describing Druski as using her as a slip and slide, and then the timeline not adding up at all. It just hurts the case for people who are possibly actual victims of abuse at the hands of P. Diddy. And at this point, it's like Diddy seems so seemingly stuck in this corner that it's like that's all they can do to kind of like alter the public perception a little bit. And as these cases start getting knocked down and dismissed, it kind of starts the social programming and people start to think, well, maybe these other things aren't real either. And obviously on the other end of the spectrum, you're going to have a whole bunch of people just bringing up false claims because they want a payday, they want a settlement. It's just the way they describe the entire series of events just seems a little bit too outlandish for me personally to believe. And I think that it could definitely hurt real victims in this case. Either way, I want to know what you guys think about these.
Good videos, more. Bro, I'm not going to lie. I hope Druski and Odell, nobody who really a celeb, a big person, like, bro, why would you want to get with a girl, like, and do it without her free will? I'm just saying, like, that's some weirdo stuff.